Hello friends, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. The topic for today's video is hard assertion and soft assertion. So what is hard assertion and what is soft assertion? I have given this definition over here so that we can understand it a little bit in a more basic way. So hard assertion is a type of assertion that throws an exception immediately when an assertion statement fails. While on the other hand, software assertion are the type of assertion that do not throw an exception immediately when an assertion fails. So this is the basic difference, that this hard assertion will throw exception immediately and this soft assertion will not throw an exception immediately. Second difference is that the steps after hard assertion will not be executed. But for soft assertion, this is not a true thing. If a soft assertion got failed, even after that, the steps will get executed before failing the test. So that is the basic difference. And in automation, at some places we really need this hard assertion, and in some places we need soft assertion. So both are equally important, and that's why we should learn the difference between hard assertion and soft assertion. So let's go to the Eclipse and we will check the coding part, how we can use soft assertion and hard assertion. So here I have already generated a class named assertions, and there is a method named as assertion, and here there are different 6 steps, and steps are like I am test 1, I am test 2, test 3, test 4, 5 and 6, like this. So what because we will run this in test ng, what we need to do is we will give the annotation as test and we will import it from test ng. Import it from test ng annotation. And what next we need to do over here is after this one, let's say here we want to do assertions before this test one. Let's say I want to do assert dot assert equal let's select this boolean condition, that true and false only. That will be very simple to understand this thing. So if here I say that both the conditions are true, this one also true, and the next one also the true condition for this. So what will happen if I use assertion like that? So this assert, because we are not using any prefix before this assertion, so this is a kind of hard assertion basically. If we will use soft assertion, then in soft assertion we need to put soft assert before that. So let's save this code and execute it and see what it will provide us. So you can see here in console that all the steps got executed, and the assertion, after the assertion, the test is passed. Now there is no failure, and this test got passed. But what will happen if we do this step as false? Let's say that this is the actual and the actual and expected boolean conditions are not matching, and one is true and another one is false. Then what will happen if we save this code and execute it? Let's see what will be the results. So you see here that nothing get executed, and it is showing us that this is a failed test case. So what we need to do then, if we want to execute all the steps, what we need to do, we need to introduce soft assertion. And instead of using hard assertion, what we will do, we will make an instance of soft assert class, soft assert, and we can say soft assert equals to new soft assert. So this is the syntax for introducing the soft assert class as an instance of and we will use this soft assert for this soft assert class. So let us do one thing. First we need to import it. Import soft assert from test ng. Let's import it, and once we have imported that, so what we need to use it, what we need to do now, we will use this instance for this assert now. So let's use this one. Once we use this soft assert, okay, I'm not going to make any further change here. These are the let's do first thing that make it true. If we make the condition true, boolean condition for the actual and expected, if we do true, that what will happen? Save it and execute it. So you will see that there is no failure and it has executed all the 6 steps. But if we do false over here, in hard assert, the test got failed once we change the conditions. And if we execute the test over here, what will happen? So it has, there is no failure, right? There is no failure and all the steps got executed and the test case got passed. So what we need to do here is we need to do one more thing here that's very important, that we will be doing soft assert dot assert all. So we will use that here. Let's use it, soft assert dot assert all. So if we will save it and execute again, what will happen? That it is showing us that there is one failure. There is one failure because we are using assert all. That is very important when we are using soft assert. If we will not use assert all, then we will not get the actual result. It is showing us the actual result as that the test case get failed, but all these steps got executed while we are using soft assert. While in case of hard assert, if the condition got mismatch, then further steps will not get executed. After that, we have one more thing, that if we'll use it here one more place, let's say if we have to assert in 2 places or 2 different pages in any website, then what will happen? And if we say that this one is true, this one is true, and these conditions over here are true, and here these are not matching, then and we just save it and execute it, what will happen? Let's see. So you see again it's a failing, right? It's failing and it's doing all the steps getting executed again. So this is the benefit of this is the only benefit of soft assertion, that all the steps will get executed, and in hard asserts all steps will not get executed. But in soft assert we need to import this class soft assert, and also we need to get the actual result, we need to use the assert all at the end of the steps. So this is the, guys, I think it is a very easy explanation for hard and soft assert to make anyone to explain in an interview. So I hope you will like this video. Thank you for watching it.